Oh, yeah. Tonight on Talking Beards, episode 359, we have the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers with us talking about Forward 365 with guest stars. Could it be Luwy Schreier and Darren Quatsoe? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Tune in and find out. Where's Talking Beards been for the last 2 weeks? It's kind of like, where's Waldo? Where's Aaron? Where's Sean? Where am I? Tune in and find out.
Where's
Tonight
Luwy?
on Talking Beards.
Where's Luwy?
Where's Luwy?
Where's Darren? We're gonna find out where everybody is.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful, Natalie.
Thank
That
you.
was absolutely beautiful. Probably your best work ever. Yeah, let's get into this. There's nothing else to be said.
You did it.
You did it, Natalie.
Talking Beards, the podcast.
Welcome all you beard lovers to our podcast where we try weird things to eat, play some trivia, chat about life, and who knows, maybe even talk about beard stuff too. Now it's time to meet your host, Aaron D. Johnston and Sean Big Sexy Glander. And as always, behind the scenes is producer Natalie.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? We are back. This is episode number 359, as you heard on the lovely Natalie's introduction song. We're going to be talking to Luwy and Darren. You know, they've told us their last names, and Natalie read them, and I'm just not going to try it. I'm not good with names. We got Luwy, we got Darren.
It's definitely Luwy.
They both have last names. They're both from Wisconsin. And they've got a cool initiative that their newer club is putting on, the Forward 365, and we're going to find out what that is and what their mission is and what got them into bearding and that whole thing that we generally do. But yeah, I'm here. I'm on this side of the screen. Like I said, I'm back. Sean's back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are.
What's up, Mr. Sean Big Sexy Glander? How are you doing?
Not a lot. I am just doing life. Seems like it comes at you fast, and you're constantly doing life. Because the alternative is not. So
that beats the alternative of not doing life.
9 times out of 10, it sure does. But
you're very purple tonight.
I am very purple, all the way down to the Spokane beard mustache hoodie.
What about your underwear and socks? Are they purple?
They are not.
Are they matching?
Not. They are. That's some messed up stuff, man.
I don't remember what we even talked about that before.
Yeah, I feel like this came up a few times actually before,
I found out that you wear matching socks and underwear. I feel like I should just bring it up all the time. What's up, Dustin Lightfoot?
Who doesn't?
So Dustin's got a bigger mustache now. He texted me today. Remember when Dustin was on the show a month or so ago, and we gave him crap about cutting his mustache and like he should stop that? He has definitely stopped that, and he was like, "Hey, my mustache looks way better. I'm glad you told me that." And I'm like,
yes,
told you.
Heck yeah. You just get over the crappy little part where it's going in your mouth. You get it to where it splits.
That's part of it. That's just part of it.
Yeah, because in reality, it never goes away, does it? There's always going to be the new little hairs, and you're gonna do it.
You just figure it out. Man, we got all the people here. Alan Eckert.
Yeah.
Andrew Matson said that something about you being a Vikings fan. That's why
I said I am not at all. I'm a Pack fan. That's for
What's
sure.
up, Brad? Then why aren't you wearing green and yellow? Where's your cheese hat?
Green and yellow. I mean, I don't even think my lights and stuff do that. This has nothing. My room and my attire has nothing to do with what I wore all day, which was my Packer gear. So
Sean loves.
We were shopping amongst the town, and I was in Packer gear all day. So, whoa.
What were you doing out and about today?
We were I had a couple of the daughters with me, and we were shopping for warm clothes for Leavenworth coming this Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
Yep. Yep.
look at
And
this.
everybody, we found out literally nobody in our family has coats. Like, it's so weird. And I think I'm the only person that has like a really great, super heavy coat. Pretty sure it's at the lake.
Why do you all not have coats when you
Right.
live up north? That makes zero sense.
Because we just don't go outside. There's that. But no, we do. Everybody's just, I don't know why no one's got coats. We just don't have coats. Okay.
Renegade Beard Club is all up in here tonight. Look at this.
What is
I
up?
knew they would. I knew they would. As
Good to
soon
see
as-
y'all again.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
But yeah, so went shopping for warm stuff, found boots for everybody. Dude, okay, here. We went to
Yeah, let's hear it.
a store.
You went to a store.
Well, we went to
Wow,
3. I'm
riveting.
just trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it was Burlington Coat Factory.
They probably have
We went-
coats there.
They do,
Lots
but
of
guess
coats.
what we got there? We got boots for almost
yep.
everybody for $12.99 a piece. Snow boots.
Are they matching?
Was there fur on them?
They were the boots with the fur. They were.
That's
100%.
exactly it. Good job,
And a
Andrew.
zipper. And a zipper. No tying, no nothing like that crap. You'd zip it. So yeah, we're getting there. Some earmuffs, stuff just to keep everybody warm, because when you're in Leavenworth and Christmastown, you're outside most of the time.
Yeah, and you got to have snow boots and jackets, not
it's a
hoodies
thing.
like Kenneth Mitchell. He uses a hoodie below 30 to 0 and 2 hoodies below 0. I mean, that's pretty solid. When it gets below 0, you need 2 hoodies, obviously.
I would at least have 2 hoodies on after 0. Not gonna lie.
Oh
For
my
sure.
gosh. Oh, all these people in here.
What
I
have
like
you
it.
been doing? Did
What?
you go shopping for coats today?
No, you know I did not go shopping for coats today.
You did not go shopping.
I was in training all day. I was in training all day yesterday. It has not been an enjoyable week. It's been one of those trainings. I take a test tomorrow. I'm pretty stressed out about it. I don't like taking tests, and this one's shaping up to be a doozy, Sean Glander. And,
Let's look at it. I can tell by some of your texts earlier that you were not having fun. So
it's I've kept my phone in my backpack. I've been doing all I can to super focus, and it's just it's gonna be a doozy tomorrow. Let's just put it that way.
You'll get through it. You're gonna use mullet power.
Mullet power, baby.
You're gonna power right through that whole thing.
I hope so. I have all the training materials. I'm gonna go in early. I'm gonna do my reading, and we'll get through it hopefully, and then finish up and do work for the rest of the week. And then apparently we may be going to Plant Hatch on Monday in Baxley, Georgia. That's as of about 5 o'clock. I found out that that's a strong possibility. So we I don't know. We may be doing Talking Beards remote from a hotel room in Baxley, Georgia next week. Tune in and find out. I don't know. Well,
there we go. Let's hope this was a semi on the radar type of a thing, and not a crazy emergency for you to take off to a nuclear facility.
Well, a little of both. It was scheduled to be done this week, and I'm in class, so I didn't go. And
Gotcha.
I guess they went down there and things weren't ready, and there was a part they needed, or that whole thing. So they're like, we'll do it Monday. So then the guys that were down there today are in a training next week, and I'm not. So they're coming home, and me and a couple other guys are probably going to tag in. But it's still a strong maybe. So who knows? We'll find out. We'll tune in and find out. If I'm not here next week, guess what? I'm probably in Baxley, Georgia. But it'll be all right.
Right.
And then Christmas is here, Sean.
It's coming very fast.
Super fast.
It is. I feel like everything has just hit so fast. Like my last couple of weeks with us not being here, even, is just flew so fast with stuff going on constantly.
Dude, this whole year has just been super fast. Like I feel like I just got started back at real work, and that was in July. Is the reading test on everybody poops or my dad has a beard? Neither one. It's actually on a wide variety of things. I'm not going to get into it, but no, it's not either one of those, Andrew, because
Lactation.
I would
It's just all
pass
kinds of stuff.
Our training class is next to the lactation room. I sent you a picture of the lactation room.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still confused. Like, I'm not sure what all goes on inside of a nuclear facility, but I do know there's more going on than I knew about.
There's a lactation room in the training
There's a
facility.
lactation room.
Sometimes women come to work and they need to go pump, and that I guess they have a full room for that. So, I'm sure it's been used a ton of times. I'm sure that's very, very used space.
I'm
doubtful. Room's probably never been used.
Yeah, right. But yeah.
I know.
I don't even know. There's so many things going on there.
Thinking about it.
Lactated.
Mr. Patton has a lactation room at his work, so it's apparently a common thing.
I guess. I mean, I wonder now what Mr. Patton does for work as well.
What do you do for work, Mr. Patton, that you have a lactation room? Do you not have a lactation room at Auto Nation, Sean Glander?
We do not. We have bathrooms with like baby changing tables in them and stuff like that. So
they're supposed to do they're lactating on baby changing tables?
What are you? Okay. At a bank. Okay.
He works at a bank.
I want to know what is in said lactation room.
Like, I don't know. I can't see in it.
Does anybody know? Have you ever been in there, Mr. Patton? Like, and just not, I just mean, like, curiosity take over.
Tomorrow when I get there, I will see if the door's unlocked, and I'll peek in there and see what's in there. But
I mean, why would the door be locked? What if somebody has an emergency lactation and they just need to get in there so they don't?
Help! I gotta hurry up. I got pumped now.
These are dripping. I don't know what to do right now.
Andrew says every workplace must provide a locked lactation room that is not a bathroom. It is a requirement. And he would know because he's all about lactating.
Yeah, he's very big on staying on top of current events like that. That's for sure. There's no doubt.
Well, he works at a cheese factory, so you think like maybe like sometimes like some of the women employees there could just like pump and then make cheese. Pump and dump in the cheese. Is that a thing? Do you think that's a thing? People make cheese like breast milk cheese?
I sure.
Andrew, you're from Wisconsin. Hey,
yeah,
we're
let's ask the expert.
On from Wisconsin as
There's
well.
got to be a ton of Wisconsin in here, which means, I can say freely, go Pack, go. Let's go.
Yeah, everybody's going to be go Pack, go tonight, and
yes,
we're going to find out about breast milk cheese tonight for sure.
We are. I mean, we have
Darren,
no samples,
you have some homework to do.
It's our next food challenge.
Next food challenge, we're gonna eat breast milk cheese. Anyway, speaking of breast milk cheese, we weren't here last week, and you actually went on a trip prior to last week that we were going to talk about. How did that go? Let's just get into that. Do you remember where you went? It's been so long.
I don't.
You went here.
Oh, yes. I took the 11-minute drive over to Harley.
It wasn't a trip for you, huh?
No, this was literally right down the road.
You went to a beard competition down the road. How did that go? There we go. Maybe that's
okay. Sorry, man. I was like the last trip I was with you in freaking Everett, Washington. But yeah. No, the Bearded Pumpkin at the Lone Wolf, which I'm sure if anybody in here anything to do with Harleys and everything, about the Orange Saturday sales. So we were able to invade their Lone Wolf Harley Davidson's Orange Saturday sale and put on a beard competition there, which was very great. I mean, I should have uploaded some pictures. That's just a bummer.
We didn't even think about it until about 5 minutes before the show anyway. Yeah. So I'm just
there was 13 competitors in the big beard category.
In just the big beard category. That's wild.
Just in the big beard category alone. we're getting a lot of big beards up here in the Pacific Northwest. I'll tell you what, it's
Especially
crazy.
being just a Harley comp. That's
Yeah.
a pretty solid turnout. Just that,
Oh yeah, there was 5 categories. I think our competitor count was
And
probably
Mr. Patton was at a different Harley comp the same day.
very nice. I love that. It also
Oh.
a Orange Saturday sale, I would imagine. I mean, I'm assuming they happen around the same time, but
Maybe it's
Um,
planned.
I think it's a Harley thing, but yeah, but I'm not really sure. I would say there was probably between 40 and 50 competitors in the 5 categories. Maybe not even that much, but maybe about 40 competitors in the 5 categories. And it was a good time. I think I just looked it up earlier. What was it? It was $1,590 was raised that day.
That's awesome.
Lone Wolf Harley Davidson matched what had been raised, and yeah, $1,590.
Good job, guys.
Go to Gone Too Soon, a great charity. So
Wow.
they help out families who lost a key member in their household that was pretty much like the breadwinner, So it's a great charity.
Good deal.
So,
I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
And y'all
I
had
did
fun.
that.
You emceed, right?
I did MC it. It was very cool. I emceed it. Drea judged it. It was very cool. It was a great time.
And all went well.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
What else has been going on?
It never stops. This weekend I have 2 Christmas parties. So
2 Christmas parties.
Yes. So people that do know anything about my there's the Spokane Beard and Mustache one. That is on Sunday. That is at my shop. That is my shop right there. If everybody pays close attention to all the decorations in the back of the room, hanging from the walls, that was all Aaron D. Johnson.
That's what my house looks like.
Yeah.
I just decorated your garage like my house.
He completely did up my entire shop with the clutter that was around the shop. I figured out what he does to clean. He hangs it on the wall. Like, so anything, skateboards, posters, friggin' chairs, anything that you got in the middle of the room, it gets hung from the wall. So it's pretty cool.
You do have a chair hanging from your wall.
I have a Dr. Pepper cabana, or whatever you call it, chair hanging from the wall.
I forgot, like a director's chair.
Yeah, like a director's, kind of a cross between a director's and a sun lounge chair.
Who would do that? Who would hang something like that from the wall?
It's Dr. Pepper, baby.
And it's still there.
Yeah. Other than that, that's my life in a nutshell. Other than selling or buying cars at Auto Nation. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? So last week I was all geared up, going to do Talking Beards, and I had no voice. So kind of hard to do a podcast, live YouTube showy thing with no voice. It was going to make it quite difficult. But yeah, I was ready to talk about our weekend. It was going to be pretty exciting. And, I'm still going to talk about it, but I'm sure a lot of the little things that I would have thought in the moment, it's probably going to be lost, but here we go. Yeah. We did a show Talking Beards a couple weeks ago, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before that. And, me and Natalie left that Wednesday morning. We were on the road for a whole week, and it's been a while since we've done one of those, but we did it. Wednesday morning, we drove to Kentucky, pretty smooth. I think, Chattanooga got a little bit of a hang up, but that's not too bad. Got through Atlanta all right, and got to Kentucky pretty early and went and saw her family. And what else did we do that Wednesday? I think we just hung out that Wednesday. And yeah, but when do we do the escape room? On Friday? Yeah, so Thursday was Thanksgiving. We did Thanksgiving things at her family. I got a 22-pound ham from work and like a 14-pound turkey, and we brought the meat, Sean. We brought the meat.
He brought the meat.
And it was good, dude. That was the best ham I've ever had in my entire life. And we cooked all day as family people do. We planned on lunch at we cooked the meats. We planned on lunch at like 2, Thanksgiving food, and I think it was like maybe 4 by the time we actually sat down and eat, and it was fine. I cut all the meat, so I was full because I ate turkey and ham all day while I was cutting it, and then we sat down and I was already full. But then we powered through it, Sean. We still ate, and then that was it. Thursday we did that. Friday we went to my mama's house and went and saw some family, and then Friday night I think we did the escape room. Yeah, we went to your cousin's wedding. See, I knew I was gonna forget bits and pieces, but yeah, she married a super cool dude, and they met Alejandro. They met on a video game. I think they only met each other in person once.
What video game?
I don't know, something online.
That
Like
seems to be like a huge part of the story.
I mean, yeah, so they were on a video game like a year ago, and they met, and they've been chatting, and they're boyfriend and girlfriend on Video Game World, and then I think they met physically in like September, and then they're like, you know what, we should get married now, and then they did, and the end. They seem now they're in Florida. He's like, I got a real job in Florida, and she was like, I'm going to Florida now, and he makes bombs or something. I don't know.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
Oh, my bad. Whatever. It's fine. He's got a cool job. Anyway,
but not bombs.
No, nope.
Okay,
he don't make bombs. And yeah, then we drove to Florida. Yeah, and I woke up Saturday morning with literally no voice. It sucked.
Yeah, we have been monitoring since then.
Yeah, it was like I woke up Saturday morning. I was like, "What? WTF? What's going on here? I can't talk." And so we drove 13 hours to Florida, and then we did Florida stuff, and then Sunday we woke up and went to eat. What was the name of that place? Some place on some resort in Disney, and Rick's Sports Bar in one of the resorts. Because we went there specifically because they had chicken and waffles shaped like Mickey Mouse on sticks, but the chicken was inside the waffle. So it was like a Mickey waffle on a stick with chicken in it. So we went there.
Like breaded chicken?
Yeah, like
a chicken tendies is inside of a Mickey waffle on a stick.
Uh-huh. It was amazing.
We can't hear her, but yeah.
Oops, I had it turned off.
Yeah, she turned
it is.
She turned it off.
It was literally a chicken tendy inside of a Mickey waffle on a stick that you could dip into your sauce.
It was amazing. So cool.
I pictured it that way, but I couldn't believe they pulled it off. That's cool.
They did. They pulled it off.
We didn't come see Justin Lightfoot. Sorry.
We didn't. Sorry. And yeah, then we went out to Justin Cheatham's house, and he cooked a steak, some bomb ass steak. And then Monday we did nothing. We laid around all day long, and then we went to a nighttime after party thing. I forgot what it was called. Natalie's not helping.
An after party?
Like Jollywood Nights.
Jollywood Nights. Thank you, Natalie.
Oh.
And at Hollywood Studios. And we did that. And
dude, it was the bomb. We literally walked on every single ride. We made videos of us walking through Star Wars rides, just like nobody around us.
Dude, it was
You were telling me that you had your own personal park.
It was kind of creepy how there was literally nobody there.
We parked at the front door pretty much.
I parked by the gate. It was like I was walking into a store.
It was the best night ever.
It was awesome. I was like, there's no way this parking spot's here. And I just parked right there by the gate and walked right in. I was like, if we need to run back to the car, I'll do it. Because it's right there.
Right.
Never in my, usually when you park at Disney, you got to ride like a tram to the gate or something.
Yeah.
Nope.
No bus
We're
needed.
We're fucking right there. It was amazing.
That's awesome. Nice.
Walked in and we did the thing, and fireworks were at 10. So we got there at 6 and it ended at 12:30. Well, fireworks at 10, everybody left. So from 10 to 12:30, dude, there was nobody there. It was amazing. We rode this one ride that we like. It's a Toy Story shooting game ride. And We just stayed on it because there was nobody in line. We
What
rode
does
the
that
ride.
mean? What's
What?
a shooting game?
Well, it's like
shooting
you sit in like a car thing, and then
You
like
put on these 3D glasses.
you put on 3D glasses, and like you ride around a track, and it's like shoot the plates or whatever, and you're like
It's a Toy Story game.
Yeah, it's a Toy Story ride.
It's on the Wii.
Yeah, it's a Wii game, but a ride at Disney.
It's
That's
awesome.
pretty cool.
We love it. It's our favorite thing there. And
Show him how you're supposed to play it.
no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, please do.
Please
show
it's got
him how you're not
it's
supposed
got
to
like
play
a
it.
gun thing, right? And it's got a ball on a string.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a trigger. So you got to pull this string ball thing.
But you don't want to pull it.
But you
like
don't want to do this because you'll wear your arm out. So you get the ball and you put tension on it and you do this. So don't do this. Okay? You do this. Okay? All right.
And you will score higher points.
And you'll score higher points. What's up, Justin? We just talked about you.
For
Do I need to
those,
show you?
for those with children here, we do apologize about the.
I was showing you how to play
program
the
at some
Toy
point,
Story
but
game.
He is
like
not
this,
backing
not
up the
like
story
this.
by saying anything to
this.
do with Disney at this moment.
I don't
So
know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know
about.
what to say to everyone.
I was just showing you how to play the Toy Story game, Sean. Anyway, that was Natalie's fault. But yeah, like I said, we literally just stayed on the ride and we're like, hey, can we just go again? And they're like, okay.
Yeah.
And we did. Usually that's like you wait an hour or whatever to ride that thing, but nope. Anyway, that was pretty much the deal. And then we did that Monday night, got back to the hotel at like 1:30 in the morning or something, and woke up Tuesday morning just hoping that the old voice was going to be back, and it was not. And we drove 7 hours home, and you and I texted back and forth. I was like, all right, we'll just play it by ear and we'll just wait till the last minute. And there we go. Unfortunately, I got home and I was still without voice. I could kind of sort of speak, but there wasn't going to be any of this, right? There was going to be very little of this. And then Darren and Luwy reached out to me literally on that drive, and all work together. So we put them together, and we're gonna do that. But before we talk to those guys, we got something we got to dive in real quick. Sorry, guys.
Do we really like?
It'll be a minute, but
all right, we'll dive into it just a little.
We've got to do this. We'll do it real quick since we kind of.
I'm just joking. We can spend just a couple minutes on it, but yeah.
Week 13, John Glander.
This was the week we were supposed to be on. This was going to be a good night to
talk.
Yeah, it would have been. You would have loved to had a voice on this one.
I had already texted you and conceded my loss and everything. Yep. And what happened, Sean? Our points are so close. It was
crazy. It came right down to the end. My player, I mean, it should have been kind of a walk, to be honest with you. When you finished at 159, I should have been able to fly by you. My player got a few points and came out of the game with an injury for the rest of the night.
I couldn't believe that when you texted me that. I thought you were joking. So
oh my goodness.
Going into Monday, I was at 159. Sean was at like 153 or something like that, and his player was still going to play Monday. I had no one to play Monday, and your dude was like supposed to get like 25 points or something like that. But
ladies and gentlemen, lesson be learned: do not ever draft Christian McCaffrey because he is no longer a top-notch stable guy. So yeah, we did not do. I did not do well there.
That's last week. That's last week. Yep.
You solidified first place with that. So
let's look at this week.
And then this last week, there we are.
You won again. You beat Baby Hands.
I narrowly beat Baby Hands to solidify myself in the playoffs. For the Talking Beards, I could have been kicked out of it. That's for sure, but I did not. Aaron continued his dominance at the very, very top of the deal. And
I mean, that's 10 wins in a row.
Andrew, 222, bro.
Dude, what?
Save some of that. What are
Justin? Did you even try, bro? Like, what happened?
222 to 76.
I felt all good about my 181. I was like, yeah, I'm doing good. And Andrew's like, yeah, you think you're going to do good? You're not going to beat me at points this week. He was all talking trash because he scored more points than me. We weren't playing each other.
Right.
But Andrew I don't know what he did.
Andrew had a projection of 125 points.
Look at that, 125, and he got 222.
Yeah, his people showed out.
And Justin, I think maybe Justin played for his team. Maybe that's what it was. Justin played all the positions.
Like all the positions. And though he did score 76 points, which is amazing, he did not make up for 10 players playing. That's for sure. So, I mean, there almost isn't anybody on this roster right here that you see that almost didn't double his score. So sorry about that there, Justin, but we got to bring that up. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, so I think the deal is, what's up, Ghosty? I think the deal is Justin's actually got to perm the front of his hair now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the unwritten rule. If you lose this bad, you've actually got to not only perm the back of your hair, you've got to perm the front too.
Yeah,
so,
Rue,
sorry about that, Justin. 222 is unheard of.
Yeah, you broke the game.
He broke the game. So this is the standings.
Yeah, that's regular season.
It
is regular season is over. That is our standings. That is where we ended up.
I'm so good at football.
Aaron with the total domination.
I'm so good at this game. I don't know what the problem is.
11-3, 2,117 freaking points.
I don't know why everybody thought it was so hard. Oh, hey. What's up?
I mean,
my side got better looking. Like,
look at that. I got this.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what's up, Drea? Hey, look at this. You missed the playoffs, Drea.
Drea is not in the playoffs.
You remember that time you were leading the points?
I think it's rigged.
It is rigged.
I do remember the time that Anthony was so excited to whoop all of our butts at the beginning of the season.
That?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do remember that. You guys almost have the exact opposite record.
We do.
Yeah.
Continuing on.
All right, continue on. See ya. Bye. All right, and we'll finish this up, and then we'll get to
this.
Our guest.
This is this week.
This is
the playoffs. Oh, look at that, Jake and Jake, not State Farm, by the way, everybody. You got Mr. Craig Lowe got second place. Aaron got first. Neither one of them have to worry about losing this week. We all have to work our butts off.
Good luck, everybody. It's Corey, the Ghost, and Sean versus Jake and Andrew.
Yep.
Going for it.
Here we go. There we go.
I guess Andrew's going to continue his cheat probably. He's going to score 900 points somehow. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
He's going to top the 222 somehow.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he's going to do it. But yeah. But yeah, there was our fantasy football. We will update you next week on that.
That was our fantasy football. That was our week. And let's get into this. You ready, Sean?
I was born ready.
I am too. All right. So tonight, we have two new guests for the show. Never been on. We're going to learn everything there is to know about Luwy and Darren. They're here mainly to talk about Ford 365. We're going to learn what that is. And we're going to find out all about their club, the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers. And just basically learn everything is to know.
We're also going to talk about how, the Green Bay Packers are the greatest football player
maybe we're going to find out if they're Green Bay fans, and we're going to find out if they're cheese fans, and we're most importantly going to find out if they know about lactation cheese. And there we go. Let's get into it. Darren and Luwy, what's up, guys?
Hello, gentlemen.
What's up, man?
Aaron, congratulations on the fantasy football team this year.
Dude.
Heck of a job, pal.
Thank you. I mean, this is my first time ever doing it, and everybody was talking about how hard it was and stuff.
He
and
smashed it.
I basically just drafted a bunch of people with cool names, and it worked out for me. So,
I don't think I've gotten 222 points in my last 3 weeks combined.
No, there's
Andrew cheated.
Yeah, that
He-
was Andrew. Andrew
Yeah, look at
Andrew
this.
definitely rocked it.
222.
I wish I
I'm not
downloaded
181.
his team. I should have.
Yeah, I do okay. I've gotten several points this year. As you see, I'm
Go Pack,
200
go.
points up from the second place person. So, I'm doing all right as well. But yeah, it's completely dumb luck. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know how to move the
It's
people
great
around,
luck.
and I pick the
Obviously.
ones with the best points, and it works out for me. So I don't know. It's been pretty fun. We've enjoyed it this year for sure.
It has. We will be doing this more. So
Do y'all do the fantasy football stuff as well?
We have one set up in our chapter. Yep.
Yeah, who's winning that?
I think it's a tie between my 20-year-old son and the guy who drafted all the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for some dumbass reason.
It's obviously working.
It's working.
Well, they do, whether win or lose, they do put up scores. So that's the bottom line.
I seen that comment about Westby cheese curds. I am from Westby, Wisconsin.
I was assuming I was about to get to that. So that must be Andrew also lives in Wisconsin, and he works at a cheese factory, and that's true.
My brother works at the Westby Creamery, so that's kind of funny.
Oh, there you go. So is that true that all their cheese curds are lactation cheese?
Well, and as a former FFA president, I will tell you that all cheese is made from some form of lactation. Yes,
Human lactation cheese?
and not human, but yeah.
Oh, but that is true, huh? Dang. I didn't even think about that. Every
Look-
form of cheese is lactation cheese.
They're making liquor now out of
Bro,
out of sheep
seriously,
milk.
how did
Out
you
of-
not think of that?
I just
out of they're making liquor now out of refined sheep's milk. I don't know. I've seen that on the internet, and I thought it was kind of neat. But
Milk.
y'all
and
are doing crazy stuff up there in Wisconsin.
it happens,
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
So are you big
All right.
Green Bay Packer fans as well?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
I am
Yay.
5 minutes from the stadium.
Shut up.
5 minutes?
I'm going to visit Darren.
Right.
I'm going to my first Packer game. I am a stockholder. I have been a fan since a little kid. Don't know why. I grew up in obviously, being in Spokane, Washington, I grew up in a Seahawks family, but it probably, I'm going to put it as simple as color. I don't know what attracted me as a little kid, but I've been a Packer fan my entire freaking life, and it's go Pack, go ride or die.
I got a cheese hat.
I do too.
So Darren,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you sell parking on your front lawn? Are you that
No,
that
I'm
close?
not that close. I'm not that
Okay.
close. I pay for the. I'm a season ticket holder, so I pay for the parking. Actually,
I love it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I'm super jealous right now. I'm not gonna lie. That's rad.
it took us I'm 52. My dad I was born in the UK. My dad was stationed there in the Air Force. He moved back here when I was 2 and put his name on the season waiting list in 1974. He got his ticket 7 years ago.
Are you? Is that normal?
That is a
that's
thing,
normal.
dude. That is straight up a freaking real life thing. Yes.
Kid.
And the only reason he came off was because they did the expansion 7 years ago and they added, I think, 7,000 seats in the south end zone. So,
Which is when the stock offering that I purchased was.
No, dude, that's wild.
So-
Wow, that's super mind blowing. Anyway,
Yeah,
No,
funny story. The first time I met Darren was at a Packer game. I was in the club and stuff, but my aunt actually has season tickets. I don't know 50 seats away from you, but in the other section. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
when did she put in
That
for
is
her season
super
tickets? You know?
I actually have no idea, and she recently got rid of them due to health issues on that side of the family. So,
well, you do still got to pay and maintain them, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
I get that. If you don't, I mean, if it's not there, it's not there, right?
Yeah, Lambeau's like the Sistine Chapel, man. It's every time you go there, it takes your breath away.
I couldn't believe how it was just right in the middle of town. And it was like not a big town when I went there. I mean, it was a long time ago, but maybe it's grown up since then. But it was just right in the middle of just a normal town. It's like, wow, this is pretty crazy. But it was cool, man. Like you said, you could feel it just going into the halls. I didn't go out on the field or anything. I just kind of went in the gift shop and as far as they would let me go without paying money. But you could just be in there, you know. It was like, wow. And I'm not even a big Green Bay fan or anything. I just wanted to go get a cheese hat.
Messed
Really,
up. I've never even been there.
wow,
So
it was wild. But you own part of the team, Sean. So
Yes, you do.
I'm there. It's ride or die. 100%.
all right. Well, since we're talking football, let's shift gears to talking beards. Y'all are both part of the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers. How did you get involved with that organization and give us a little backstory on that club? I honestly never even heard of you guys until last week.
Well, the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers is technically on the official name for our nonprofit 501c3.
Okay.
By the way the law is written in Wisconsin, we can't be technically a beard club and be the nonprofit. So we set up under the heading of the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers. We've been part of 3 different beard clubs here now over the last 4 years.
Okay.
And now we've found a home in the Renegade Beard Club with your good friend Beans over there. So we've been in the Renegade Beard Club for about a month.
Okay.
So under that umbrella,
he made the connection here. So that's why y'all are all intertwined with that knucklehead.
Exactly. So that is our beard club, is the Renegade Beard Club, and under that umbrella we have the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers, which is our 501c3 offshoot. And we just established ourselves. Was it April of this year, Louis? April or May, I think, was the finalization of the 501c3.
I believe it was early May, if I remember right.
Yeah. The spring, early summer of this year is when we finally got the nonprofit status.
So you said you've been part of other clubs. What was the origin of just starting this whole journey before you turned into the Wisconsin Bearded Brothers and LLC and all those, or not LLC, but 501 and did all that fancy stuff. What started the beard journey?
Beard journey for me started at a Foo Fighters concert. Actually, 2018. I bought a T-shirt off a guy with a really slick beard, and I knew I could do better than that. So I went out and did it better than that. And that was October of that year, and a couple of months later, I got a message from a guy on Facebook, asked if I was in any clubs, and I joined this. I joined at the time, it was the Bearded Rebellion.
Okay.
And I was there in December of that year. And what was it, about 2 or 3 months later, you climbed in? We recruited you into the club, Louis?
I climbed right in there, yes, sir.
Yep. So we were with them for a couple of years, and then that club disbanded completely.
Okay.
And it split off into 2 separate offshoots, which was Beans was a member of that club as well. So he took roughly half the guys or so, and he started the Renegades, and we stayed with the existing club and kind of rebranded ourselves as the International Beard Alliance at the time.
Okay.
And we stuck with that for about a year or so, and it wasn't quite aligning with the ideals and the support that we wanted to get for the guys in our club. So we were talking to Beans at the time, and he said, you guys got a home here if you want it. And I'm like, well, I've been friends with Beans for a long time. I'm like, we talked it over amongst our board, and we had our entire chapter vote, and we brought all the guys from Wisconsin over to the Renegades, and the rest is, I guess, as they say, history.
That's good stuff, man. How many people is over there in your group?
In Wisconsin, we have 39 guys, I think.
Wow.
39. And the Renegades themselves, maybe Beans can type that in there. I'm
6 million, I think. I think that's the number.
I think it's right around 6 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close enough to be noteworthy. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Louis, what was your beginnings of getting into the beer journey besides just running to Darren at a Packers game?
So mine, I guess, came from sheer laziness. I didn't like to shave, and I just kind of grew it out. Before I joined the beard club, I had no idea what beard oil was or any of that stuff, beard butter, all that stuff. I had no idea what this stuff was, and I just like Darren. I got a message one day on Instagram, and sure as shit, it was Darren. And yeah, the rest is history. I made some of the best friends I've ever made in my life in this club, and yeah, it'd be done a lot of cool things, and it's been just kind of created a tradition of charity and brotherhood, and just a sheer love for each other, and it's pretty awesome. We have really built something that has meaning to everybody. All 39 guys. Everybody knows their support in this club, and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey.
It's crazy what growing facial hair can create. Like I'd never imagined all the journeys I've been on just because I started growing facial hair, and y'all started your journey just because you had facial hair. So it's crazy. Just from hair on your face, man.
Just from hair on your face.
Yeah.
Wow, whatever it takes to make a connection and start doing good for your community and raising money and doing what you guys are doing right now. So
let's get into what you guys are doing right now. Your Forward 365. That's your deal. How long's this been going on? And let's just get into it. What's this all about?
Well, we started through the beard clubs we've done without the nonprofit status. We've done this adopted families at Christmas time every year. The first year we adopted one family with, I believe, 4 kids. And we just raised the money and bought gifts for the whole family, the kids and the parents, and distributed that at Christmas time. Then last year we doubled it and we got a second family. We were able to collect more. So we went through the same county, which is right where Louis lives over there in Vernon County on the western portion of the state. And so we got 2 families last year. This whole time we started working on saving money to get our nonprofit status. And once we got that at the beginning of this year, we kind of wanted to do something a little bit different than what a lot of organizations do with their nonprofits, where they're kind of raising money for this, raising money for that. As a board, we kind of met together and thought, what if we focused ourselves on one specific charity every year? We can do some off stuff. We can do some stuff for veterans like we've always done on the side as well. But what if we spent an entire 10 to 11 months focusing on one thing? And it's something we've done for 2 years very successfully. And that's where the Forward 365 program started. It was kind of, the seed was planted, and we realized, if we can build on this every year, we do it instead of just collecting for 2 or 3 months. We collect, like this year, we've already got, this coming year, we've got a rock show we're promoting. We've got a golf outing we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a bike ride. So if we can collect an entire year, that 1 and 2 families we did last year is now 3 or 4 families this year. Next year, it could be 10 families. We're hoping, 5-6 years down the road, we're expanding out of Vernon County and maybe doing 50, 100 families.
Dude, I love this.
It's not small potatoes anymore.
I really like that you're going to put all your time and effort every year behind the same charity and doing the one thing all year. And I think that I've talked about that with some people before, and it's been brought up on the show. I think that makes a bigger impact, right? Instead of just doing it's cool helping out all these charities throughout the year, but a couple bucks here and a couple bucks here really doesn't, it helps, because you're helping the charity. But if you just put all your time and effort and all your resources all year into one charity, that makes such a bigger impact. Just to dive in and just really bombard that one effort. And I think that's cool, man. I love it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I absolutely that's Spokane Beard and Mustache. That's what it's always kind of been known for. When we were doing our rebuild phase here that we've done the last couple years, we did help numerous charities, but we'll probably get back to where we were, leading all the way up to 2019, 2020, when everything kind of tapered off and things got a little crazy for meeting up in public. But we used to vote in January for whatever charity that we're going to help that year. And it wasn't necessarily that was the same charity going to be every year, but that entire year's focus was going to be on that charity. And when you're doing car washes, everything you're doing throughout the year to raise money, and you get to hand over that check to close to 20,000 at the end of the year or whatever it ends up being. It does. You do know you made a bigger impact on that charity than if you did just hand them over a check for, $1,400. I mean, it really does. But it all helps. Don't think I'm saying a $1,400 charity drive is not amazing. Period. So, but yeah, I really get behind what your guys is thinking and what you're doing with the, picking someone and just growing with them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of threw us to the wolves this one. I used to be a plumber and broke one. I was just dropping off paperwork one day for a septic inspection we're looking to do and getting it submitted for the state, and I just happened to. I know we mentioned something about adopting families for Christmas. I just walked past Human Resources. I was like, we'll take a family if you guys got it. And I got it broken to the board. Like, this is what we're doing. Yeah, it's kind of funny how just happened. I don't know.
Hey guys, this is what we're doing now.
This is what we're doing. Yeah, kind of has happened twice now, and both times it's turned out pretty freaking cool. So,
right.
Well, obviously it was a good idea. So, sometimes you just got to take the initiative and make things happen, and that's obviously what you did, and y'all are running with it. So, your 365 deal for this year, is it just going to continually run, or are you going to kind of stop it at a point? And then how exactly does that work?
The closing date this year will be next Sunday is actually our closing date. That's when everything will be finished for this year's charity.
Like the 15th.
Whatever the 15th.
20th.
Sorry. Yes. The 15th next Sunday. Whatever doesn't get used this year stays in the account, and that carries over to the next year's project. The Forward 365 program, everything for that goes to this. If it doesn't go to the families this year, it goes to the families next year. So we'll get together next weekend, decide exactly what needs to be taken care of. And then, so this year's initiative ends on the 15th. Everything collected before that's not used or after that. And then we'll meet the first or second week in January and start getting our ducks in a row for next year. We've already got a handful of ideas up our sleeve, including a huge rock concert and paranormal convention we're sponsoring in July, right, Louis? July.
Yes, sir. Yeah, mid-July.
Right in the state.
So what's that look like? What's a paranormal convention like? Why are you all partnering up with a paranormal convention? Y'all got big fans of that type of stuff, or did it just happen?
Well, like I said,
or is this another Louis thing? Louis said, "This is what we're doing."
It is.
So I was just perusing the internet one night. I actually used to host a podcast myself called Pure Steel Podcast.
Okay.
And I had a couple different really amazing guests on, and I literally just fell in love with the paranormal community. Like, it's just something that especially the guys I had on my show, the two brothers Carl and Keith Johnson, a couple other. I had one of the guys from the show Ghost Hunters. I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart, so I'm not going to remember his name. Then I had a local paranormal guy from Wisconsin on. And I'm not going to say I was embedded in the paranormal community, but a lot of guys kind of know who I am. I had, the Carl Johnson videos, man, they took off. That was really cool. And obviously my news feed is just overrun with paranormal stuff. And then I just happened to be scrolling through one night. I seen this thing called Paranormal Rock down in Broadhead, Wisconsin. I was like, where the hell is that at? So I pull up my map, and it's, over by Janesville. And I was like, I'm just going to shoot a message just to see if they need volunteers. If they need bodies on the ground, just see. And I shot a message, and Chris got right back to that night, and we started just shooting the shit. And about 2 weeks later, Darren joined the chat, and then the next thing we know, we're sitting in a podcast doing basically a live stream podcast. Those guys collected donations, and I forgot exactly how much. I forgot how much we raised, but that was just amazing.
Our initial plan was just to, like you said, bodies on the floor. All we wanted to do was go down there and help set up and tear down and stuff like that. We had no plans to do anything else. And Chris, the promoter of the event, the organizer of the event, heard about the Forward 365 program, and he wanted to do more. So he put a couple of things in place. One was a portion of the sales of tickets are going to our charity. He wanted to do. He's got the event is a paranormal conference on the Saturday, and it's a who's who of investigators and mediums and other paranormal people in the paranormal community from all over the world are coming for this Paracon. And then the Friday night is an actual concert with a handful of bands, including, I don't know if you remember the old 90s band Green Jello. They're headlining on Friday night.
Very nice.
Yeah, he put together this podcast. We did that 2 weeks ago, or was that last weekend?
2 weeks ago.
We did a podcast-a-thon, I guess you'd say, and it was a 6-hour podcast. Louis and myself were guests on, and he had a bunch of guests that were going to be at the event, and it was just to donations. We just had our address streaming across the bottom, and people were calling and donating or emailing and donating. And
I love it.
I think in that 6 hours we raised $1,100.
This said
I would so do that. I would so do that.
That's off of. No, we got more than that because there was another 200. I think we got a little bit more than that, Tucker, I believe, because that was the first nights, and we had.
So this was a multi-night deal.
No, we ran it. He ran the. What ended up happening, and it never came to fruition. The owner of the Broadhead Manor actually put something on the line. He said, if we can get a group of 12 to donate $1,000, and I believe he might still have this offer on the table. If they can get a group of 12 to donate $1,000, they'd get a 24-hour basically a free-for-all at Broadhead Manor to investigate as they please. So he was opening the doors for people to come and investigate if they donated $1,000 to the charity.
I would pay not to be up in there.
So I will say for sure, the guy, the owner of the building, Bill Walter, he's one of a kind. That guy, just a little bit of time we did spend with him because he was in and out of the show. He was just such a sweetheart. They kept on asking him about fundraising for his building. He's like, listen, this is not about me. This is about these guys. I would give everything I have for these guys right now. You know what I mean? It was amazing. Bill Walter is one of a kind human being, probably one of the most genuine people that I've ever been on a show with. He's amazing.
That's cool. That's cool.
I like this podcast-a-thon idea.
I do. I dig it. I love it. I would totally do it. You know how many freaking bathroom breaks I would need though if we did like
1,000. If you did a 6-hour podcast, you'd have to do like 6,000 bathroom
6
breaks.
times 10.
You know, Sean actually wears a diaper now. He used to have to get up in the middle of the show, but now he just
we don't even talk about the rig I have set up under here. Friggin'. It's not nothing you want to know about. What I do want to know though is I think I'm asking for more than just myself here. Louis, are you in a duck blind down there, Louis?
So if this is my basement, right? And I have a dartboard set up here. You see my dart trophies.
Right.
And then this is also my gaming ring I'm on, so I can play darts and I can also get, yell at 12-year-olds playing Call of Duty at the same time.
Is all this on the shore of a pond where you duck hunt?
No, it's right in my basement, brother.
What? Okay, cool. I'm just curious. I just want to know. I mean, I feel I'm getting vibes. So I was just curious.
So is there a way that people can donate to you guys now? Do you
Absolutely.
have a PayPal set up or what? How's the best way to do this?
We do have a PayPal. Our PayPal is wisconsinbeardedbrothers@gmail.com. And we can also, if you follow us on our Wisconsin Bearded Brothers Facebook page, there are 3 different ways to donate on there. There's PayPal, Venmo, and a Zelle option as well.
Okay. So the best way to be just look at your Wisconsin Bearded Brothers Facebook page.
That is the safest way. And then any message that you send on there will come directly to us. You can click the link directly to message us on there. We do not have a donate tab set up on there. We're waiting for the PayPal approval to go on a donate tab on the Facebook page. I think we've got like 2 or 3 more days left for that to clear itself. But there are the QR codes for all 3 of the donation options.
I like
But
that.
that's okay. You can literally right now if you want. I do believe they have limitations on how long it takes the money to be available. But you could donate $1 million to the PayPal right there at the bottom of the screen coming across.
Wisconsin
Right now, you help out.
Bearded Brothers at gmail.com.
They promise to help out more than one family if you donate $1 million right now.
Yeah, probably at least 2 families for
At
sure.
least 2.
Yeah.
At least 2 with multiple kids.
Could be
There
a
you go.
baker's dozen. We're not even sure at this point, but $1 million would go a long way. I know it's not much to some people, so just donate now.
Yeah, there you go. But man, I love what you guys are doing. I appreciate you reaching out so we could kind of get the word out, and I'll definitely make a couple posts this week, and I'll look for your post on your Facebook page and see if I can grab it with your links for your donates and all that, and see if we can round up a few more bucks for your charity. And you said it's ending this year on the 15th, right?
On the 15th is the wrap up date for our 2024 initiative, correct?
But even if you donate on the 16th, that's just going to go towards next year's total.
To make next year that much bigger.
Absolutely.
There you go,
guys. I love this. Maybe we can chat in the near future. Obviously, you guys are going to continue doing this, and maybe we can figure out a way to do some sort of podcast-a-thon something and help you guys out. That sounds like a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of people that do a lot of cool things, and Natalie can get on here and juggle, and we can see how much money she can raise by juggling, and Sean can see how many Pampers he can fill up or whatever, and people can donate.
All right,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a lot of very important skills we can bring out, like my bow staff skills and all that. But we'll save that for the marathon. Let's figure this out.
I think that sounds pretty cool, man. We'll definitely be in touch, and
I love
we'll see
that.
what we can work out. I'd love to help you guys out. It sounds like an awesome thing. We've got some good friends up there in Wisconsin, so all the more reason to help out that state. And it's Christmas time. Everybody deserves presents and all that stuff. And Sean loves the Packers. So
come to Green Bay, Sean. Come to Green Bay. I got a room.
It's
for you
happening.
here.
It's happening. We will be talking. It's going to happen. There's no doubt. So,
well, Darren, Luwy, thank you for reaching out and putting this together and coming on the show and telling your story. I love it. I love everything you guys are about, and just keep doing great stuff, guys.
Thank you so much, both of you, for having us on. This has been a whirlwind the last few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
It's
fun.
It can be.
It's
You got something you need promoted, hit us up and we'll help you out.
That's
Thank
it,
you.
man. That's
Thank you.
super easy. Y'all did it. Y'all reached out, and here you are. It's just that easy. Guys, have a great night, and we'll be in touch.
Sounds good, gentlemen.
On Wisconsin, boys. Thank you.
Yep. See you.
Have a good night.
There it is. Forward 365. You see the PayPal down there at the bottom of the screen, Wisconsin Bearded Brothers at gmail.com. Every penny goes towards their initiative. They're raising money for people at Christmas time in need. And that's awesome. It's awesome stuff. Doing good work, and they got facial hair. So that put them on talking beard, Sean.
I love it. The whole the entire thing. It was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Man,
Forward 360.
we did it.
365.
365. Yeah,
Yes.
365.
All the days.
All of them. But that's it. We pretty well ran this whole show. Do you got anything else you'd like to add?
Other than see y'all next week? Not really.
Oh, we got this. Hold on. Corey will be sad if I don't pop it up here.
Oh, yep.
You better show that new
Yeah, I
product.
better
photo.
show that. Look at that.
Look at
Merry
that.
Christmas.
Big sexy beer
VSBB.
brand.
Yeah.
Don't forget about your other sponsor. Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
Talking
we gotta
Beer
get our-
20.
Yeah, Talking Beers 20.
Talking
And,
Beers 20 on BSBB.
I'm looking, Natalie. Where is it? Oh, here you go. Nat's Little Buds. Make sure you
Natalie
reach out
is
to Nat's Little
Synthesized
Buds.
Mother Nature that makes flowers. So order them now.
Yeah, she's allergic to everything, including flowers. So that's if you are also allergic to everything, including flowers, I bet you're not allergic to Nat's little buds. And
Not
it's
at
getting
all. No
it's
way.
getting close to Christmas time.
Truth
makes
that.
makes a fantastic gift. And yeah,
These are
ladies, handmade, wonderful flowers. Everything is one of a kind. And ladies
They
love
are
flowers,
beautiful.
guys. They're
They do.
really, really cool. They're beautiful. I'm a
Most
big
orders ship within the same week.
There you go. Yeah, she
You know what
takes
they
her
like more than flowers? They like forever flowers. You got to
forever
get the
flowers.
forever flowers for sure.
Forever flowers, Sean. They don't wilt. They don't go away. They just
They
sit
do
there
not.
and they look good and
Roll Tide.
They
roll
look
tide.
beautiful.
They're everywhere. But
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
started from the bottom. Now we're like right adjacent to the bottom.
Yeah. Just not like
That stepped.
Well, thank you
Bottom-
everybody
bottom
for
of it.
watching. We had a bunch of first timers. I appreciate everybody for checking us out. Make sure you like and subscribe over there on the YouTubes. That's where we are now. So if you caught the show, that's where you caught us, Sean. That is where you caught us. But
YouTube.
You did it.
we did it. Check us out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.